Most visuals in this video are AI reimagined, recreating the battles and destruction of WW2.
They are not original wartime recordings, but designed to bring the story to life and immerse you in history. If you accept our disclaimer, hit like, subscribe, and get ready to dive into the story. Winter, 1942. The German 6th Army advanced into Stalingrad, 330,000 strong. Hitler believed victory here would crush Soviet resistance. But Stalingrad was no ordinary city. Every street, every building became a fortress. The Luftwaffe reduced the city to rubble. Tens of thousands of civilians were caught in the inferno. Snipers haunted every corner of the shattered city. Street fighting became brutal, room by room, floor by floor. Soviets resisted with everything they had. Reinforcements kept crossing the frozen Volga.
German commanders demanded more sacrifices.
Even civilians joined in resupplying the defenders.
Stalingrad became a furnace of death.
The frozen ground swallowed the fallen.
Soviet High Command prepared a massive counterattack. Hundreds of tanks gathered to encircle the Germans.
The 6th Army was exhausted and freezing.
On November 19, 1942, Operation Uranus began.
The Soviets struck with overwhelming force. The trap closed, encircling 330,000 Germans.
The 6th Army was cut off.
Hitler forbade any breakout.
The Luftwaffe promised an airlift.
But the supplies never matched the need.
The starving soldiers ate horses, even rats. The Red Army pounded them day and night.
Many wrote final letters, knowing the end was near.
Frostbite claimed as many as bullets.
Soviet planes dropped leaflets urging surrender.
But the 6th Army still fought on.
General Paulus commanded a doomed army. Soviet firepower was overwhelming.
Medical supplies ran out.
Starvation hollowed their faces.
The Soviets tightened their grip.
Some units gave up in despair.
Hitler demanded no surrender. Paulus hesitated, torn between duty and survival.
The Red Army closed in from every side.
By January 1943, mass surrender began.
On January 31, Paulus surrendered.
The city was theirs at last.
"91,000 Germans went into captivity.
They marched east into the unknown.
Half-starved, many collapsed on the way.
Harsh guards drove them forward.
Thousands died before reaching camps.
The camps offered little relief.
Some received care, but resources were scarce.
Food was barely enough to survive.
Many were forced into labor.
Occasionally, international observers appeared. But few families ever learned their fate.
Disease and hunger claimed most.
Of 91,000 captured, only a fraction lived.
Years later, survivors trickled back.
For some, a miracle return.
For most, only silence. For the Soviets, Stalingrad was a turning point.
For Germany, it was catastrophe.
The myth of invincibility was destroyed.
The price was immense on both sides.
The city lay in ruins, but the spirit endured.
Hundreds of thousands of lives lost, etched in history.
Only 91,000 survived, out of 330,000.